Hello everyone, welcome to Breakfast with Steve. Today we are going to make the easiest egg and cheese burrito with a bit of sausage. This is a super fast, tasty, flexible, and portable breakfast burrito. I'm going to show it to you with my preferred seasonings, but of course you can customize it however you want. We'll make this together in one pan and about 10 minutes. So for ingredients, we have garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, crushed red pepper, salt and pepper, Cholula Chipotle Hot sauce, butter, and Tillamook Cheddar cheese. Of course, we'll need a tortilla, and I have some Morningstar Farms veggie sausage that is sliced up. You can use real meat if you'd like, or bacon, or just leave this out altogether. And of course, 2 eggs. If you really want to keep this simple, you can just season it with salt and pepper if you'd like. So let's set some of this aside and start cooking. You want to put the stove on medium heat and add a pat of butter. Butter is important because it will brown up and give the eggs nice flavor. You can use oil if you'd want, but I'd suggest sticking with the butter. Of course, you want to have the pan coated, but it's not completely at temperature yet. I'm going to speed this up a bit so you don't have to watch butter melt in real time. Makes kind of a cool pattern there. And so just spread it out and coat your pan well. I probably have a little bit more than I need here, but that's okay. In reality, you can never have too much butter. If you're opting for meat or fake meat, add it now. You can watch for signs your pan is hot by observing little bubbles around the meat that you put in. I'm going to speed this up a little bit here for you. Push the meat around a little bit. And once it's good to go, you can see the bubbles there, just push it out of the way a bit. And it's time to add the eggs into the pan. My whites are getting away from me a bit here, but that's okay. I don't know why I'm messing with them. So now it's time to start adding your spices. The trick here is to add them while the eggs are still not cooked on top. So we're adding the salt and pepper, the crushed red pepper, the Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and you'll want to go a little light on the onion powder. Then of course the hot sauce. And you should do this all to your taste. I'm going to move the pan around a bit here to get more on the burner. Less centered for the video, but better for the eggs. Then of course you want to break your yolks. You don't want your burrito to be runny inside when you take a bite, so you'll want them cooked. You'll see me messing around with the meat every once in a while, just to make sure it cooks evenly. And I'm going to speed up the cooking process here a little bit, so you don't have to watch eggs cook in real time. And this is really when the room starts to smell good, with the butter and the spices getting activated. There they go, cooking. Just gonna check them, make sure they're not sticking, which they shouldn't be with all the butter we used. And cut them in half to make them easier to flip. You, of course, do what you need to do with your eggs as they cook. So when they're decently cooked on bottom, go ahead and give them a flip. They'll actually cook pretty quickly on with the yolk side down. You're going to want to grab your cheese and your cheese grater and grate your cheese right on top of the eggs. Don't waste any cheese. And then grab a piece of tin foil and just go ahead and cover up the eggs. You want to capture the heat there and just help the cheese to melt. I'm speeding this up a little bit, but I'm pretty impatient. I keep pulling the foil off to check to see the cheese is melted. If I just wouldn't do that, it would probably melt faster, but I am impatient. So usually when the cheese is about 90% melted is when I call it good enough. The rest will finish melting inside the burrito. That looks pretty good. It's time to assemble this thing. So you're going to want to put your eggs down in the middle, the cheese side up. Throw your sausage on there, and you'll want to align that sausage and align across the burrito so every bite gets a little bit of everything. And of course, fold it. The tighter you get it, the better. There you go. I'll put the time down here, just about 11 minutes. So there you go, that's it. The easiest egg and cheese burrito with a bit of sausage. It's very flexible and easy to change flavors if you're making multiples for others in your family. It's quick and only takes one pan. You can plate it with some potatoes for a sit-down breakfast, or just take it out the door in the morning. You can even wrap it up in some foil and throw it in your bike bag to eat later on the trail. It's good fuel for your adventures. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, get outside.